Yo, what up YouTube? Just another one for the journal really. So today is 7th of January and still smoking cigs. What is it? I did try, I think it was before Christmas, yeah it was before Christmas, to stop smoking cigs, and I did about a week, which for me is really good, but because of my stress of all my stuff, you know, to do with my daughter, I've ended up sort of getting myself knocked back a little bit, you know. Mainly because I've missed her birthday and I've missed her for Christmas and New Year and all that kind of stuff. New Year's Eve were a bit of a stressful evening. I did make a video, but I've since unlisted it because I was just stressed basically. But anyway, I've taken down a few videos lately, made them unlisted basically. I haven't took them down, because this channel's for my record more than anything. But basically, I don't want to jeopardise my court case, so whilst things are ongoing, I've figured it's best to just keep them unlisted, if that makes sense. But I do appreciate the people that were supportive and stuff and things like that. It's an ongoing thing, obviously. It's going to be ongoing, hopefully not for too much longer. Hopefully we'll get so that I can have access to see my little girl ASAP. Because there's no reason to stop a loving father basically from seeing the kid, But anyway, like I said, I don't want to go too much in depth about it. So again, without getting in too much detail, I had my home visit from Kafkas today, and I'm just hoping that all has gone well really, because I've ended up just spilling the beans really. I feel that it had to be done. I'm trying not to go down the he said, she said path in family court, but at the same time certain things needed to be mentioned, because I have concerns, safety and well-being concerns and things. So yeah, I've spilt the beans a little today. Just basically try to just be honest in the situation, because I have no reason not to be. So it's basically in the hands of Kafkas now, and hopefully they'll see the situation for what it is. So yeah, just other than that, I've been playing on Need for Speed Heat a bit. So sort of been taking my mind off the situation a little, although that's equally stressful, trying to unlock everything. But well, I wouldn't say it's equally stressful, but it's it can be that nighttime stuff on Need for Speed Heat. Anyone that plays it, when you try to unlock the parts, that's the most difficult thing I've done on it. But I've got all my parts and stuff, so I'm happy in that sense. Now I can just focus on making money on the game and upgrading all my cars. There's a few cars I've still got to unlock on it. I think I've got about 12 cars to unlock, but I've got all the main ones that I'm bothered about. I think there's one that you unlock with your crew, isn't there? So the guy whose crew I'm actually personal friends with, and I noticed that his crew's at like 40 something rank and it needs to be like 50, so I was saying to him that we need to rank the crew up and everything. But yeah, I got some nice motors on the game. In fact, I've bought every motor that were available to mix. I think I'd saved up about 20 million prior to doing the nighttime races, and then I've gone and got all the parts after that, blown all my money, and so now I'm in the process of like building it back up and trying to get some more cars built up. Got some, I'm trying to keep my cars even secret because I don't want everyone knowing what cars I've got, but I went out and bought that DLC, so anyone that understands the game knows what car that gives you, and that's a beast. You know, I've been bossing races in that thing, but yeah, it's enabled me to tonight I've upgraded a Volkswagen Beetle, which were cheap to do actually. The whole build cost about 400 grand. And then I've just done a, what do you call it? I get muddled up with models of them actually. The old, not the old Skyline, the, is it R33 or something? Something like that. I've done one of them up. Now it handles like crap actually. I've been messing around with the live tuning, but it's quick. It's as quick as the one that I paid for the DLC to get, you know, but it just handles terribly in comparison. A few nights back I upgraded a couple of Hondas. I did a Honda NSX and a Honda Civic, both of which are terrible. I did most of the game using the Porsche 911 RSR. It's not bad, but I expected it to be better when I first did that build. What other cars have I built up on it? I'm going to do a Golf. I'm not sure if it's a Mark 1 or Mark 2. It looks like a Mark 1 to me. And then there's the Golf R as well, but you know, I will do that, but I've got more interest in the old Golf. What else? I think if there's a car that I've missed there. But yeah, anyway, long story short, I've just been bossing that game, you know, on the side and stuff. It has helped to take my mind off stuff though, to be fair. So yeah, as for smoking, I've just been real stressed, so I've sort of really failed lately. But I'm not sure whether or not to try again after I've gone to my second court hearing, or if you know, whether or not to try before that. You know, like obvious reasons. Obviously, you got the stress of court, but I do need to stop really. And I'd said to the judge that I was going to stop smoking, so you know, I'd like to have stopped by the time I'm there really. So anyway, oh, that's another thing. I need to look for a more local solicitor for next court hearing, and hopefully onwards and upwards, and I can see my little girl sooner rather than later. So yeah, much love and peace out.